April Lund Fitness, and she herself is a big success story. So good morning, April. It's always to see you here. Your bright and shining face. Made it through the humidity too. Did you already run today?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. My hair is the true tell.
I get it. I'm feeling it the same way. That was a muggy mess, but your run had success though. You made it through that. And, you know, how do we define success?
Yeah, so, you know, success is a feeling, you know, and no one can take it from you, no one can give it to you. And I think preparing for success is extremely important. And the number one key with that is being accountable.
Yeah.
And people don't like to be accountable. You know, we like to play the blame game. We like to go, it's my alarm, or the person in front of me was driving too slow, or whatever it is. Taking accountability is important. The first way we do that is we take action. You know, change nothing and nothing changes, right? Like I have to go for that run in the humidity, right?
Absolutely.
Second thing is we have to take responsibility. So you take responsibility for those actions or the lack of those actions, because we are responsible for our self-made story of success, right? And then we also need to find support, because you don't have to do it alone. You know, I created a team, you know, GYS Track Club. I've got like 200 people that help me run. Right?
Yeah, and you're training people along the way, but you're also training yourself. And so that is also, to some sense, staying disciplined.
It is.
And that's the next talking point you have.
Yeah, so discipline is so important for success. You know, first thing is because it's the number one reason that we are successful, because you have to stay consistent. And through discipline is how we do that, because we are not always motivated. So people come to me for training and they're like, I need help with motivation. And it's an intrinsic motivation that you have to build. And a championship mindset is something that you have to learn. You have to learn that champions don't make excuses. We make adjustments. We show up. We're kind of like the postman, right? Rain, sleet, snow, humidity, whatever it might be. We're always going to be coming into a storm, going out of a storm, and we just have to be disciplined so we show up.
Yeah. And you also have to go out of your way to make time for everything. I mean, you know, it's a brain game, I think. You're like, no, I got to do this, so I'm not going to do that. But you have to make time.
To be successful, you have to be a master of time.
Yeah.
Okay? Broken focus is the number one reason for failure, no matter what it is. So, you know, and you have to stay with things that complement you and not complicate you. And priorities are so important. So in this time of wasted time, the worst excuse I ever heard or I ever hear is I'm too busy. Because what that means is it wasn't a priority to me. Because we always have time for our priorities. Also, we waste a lot of time. Instagram has the best reels ever. I laugh. Oh my gosh, you know when I'm not doing anything because I'm sending 1,000 reels to people. But we have to be that master of the time and not waste our time. And then we have to learn to say no. And it's so hard because we're people pleasers and we think we have to be everywhere and be everything to everyone. And when I learned the art of like vitamin N and saying no to people, I could show up for myself.
Yeah, I mean, you've talked about that before, just saying no, and that is very, very hard, especially around Christmas when people make cookies. You feel bad about saying no, but you're like, you got to do it. And
I don't feel bad about anything. Like,
I do. I'm like, just give me the cookie. I'll eat it. It's fine. But yeah, there is a point where you have to say no and then fill your own cup.
Yeah, so filling our own cup is really important for preparing for success. First of all, you matter. Your dreams matter. Your hopes matter. Your time matters. You are important. You know, also taking time to maintenance, right? So a lot of people, we might be showing up for ourselves, right? We might be eating right. We might be getting up at 3 in the morning, doing whatever it might be, but we're not taking care of ourselves. We're not taking an Epsom salt bath. We're not walking. We're not stretching. Runners don't stretch. Maintenance is extremely important. Also, getting sleep. We have to sleep. Yeah, last night was my first 8 hours of sleep that I've had in like almost 2 weeks, and it's like, oh, it was so nice. Also, our nutrition, because you are what you eat, doesn't mean you can't have cookies. You know, tacos are fantastic. Tacos are great. But finding the right nutrition for you, because if you don't feel good and you eat crap, you feel like crap, right?
About priorities. And so, April, we want to thank you for coming on here today. Time flies. I know it does.
Right?
But, yep, priorities and define your success.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on here today.